Okay, let's talk about a very basic template. If you're just starting off with the AGS data and you want a real quick and easy way to set up some ads, this is not the only way. Uh, it's a way. So here's how we're going to start. The difference between cold traffic and warm traffic is cold is the people who've never heard of you. Warm is they've engaged with you at least once. So let's start talking about cold traffic. The easiest, simplest, and one of the least expensive ways to get started is with a traffic campaign. I'm not going to get into how to build these here. This is just the basic structure. So you want a traffic campaign. You want to do 3 different interests, a broad. These are the ad sets. So interest 1, interest 2, interest 3, broad ad set, and the ads group system prospect list lookalike. And just when you're just getting started, just do a 1% lookalike. That's going to be the best lookalike possible. And then instead of making this column here so congested with lines, picture all of these lines so that interest 1 ad set points to all 3 ads, interest 2, all 3 ads. So you're going to have the same ads in each ad set. But there's no graphical way to show this without having too many lines in here to make it confusing. So that's the basic cold setup. The warm setup is a catalog campaign, and I'll put a training video along with this this explainer video because I just did a recording of that recently, and it's doing quite well. So it's basically 2 ad sets, a customer lifetime value. If you don't have a customer list yet, don't worry. You can run this with 1 ad set, and that's just going to be the ads group system prospects. And then same as above, you're going to run the same ads in each ad set. You don't have to do 4, just like up here, you don't have to do 3 ads. If you don't have a lot of budget to throw at this, all of this structure represents a whole lot of dilution of a small campaign, small ad set, small budget. Same with this. So 2 ad sets, 4 ads, that's going to be like 8 ads across 2 ad sets. That may be too much, especially if you're just getting started. So in general, you want to do 80% of your budget cold, 20% of your budget warm. So 80% up here, let's say you have $100 a day to spend. This will be $80. So divide it by these 5 ad sets and then 3 ads in each. I'm not going to do the math, but that's only a couple of dollars per ad. So maybe in that case, you run an interest, broad, and your prospect list lookalike at 1%. So then you've only got 3. And then maybe you only do 2 ads because you always have to consider how diluted your budget is going to be. Same with warm. So if this is, for the purposes of this training, let's say you've got $80 up here and $20 down here. When you're starting, that $20 might be too much because if you don't have a customer list and you've only got a few hundred people growing in your ads group system prospects list, well, maybe you can only do, $10 or $7 or $5, but consider that if you have a smaller budget, you're not going to want to put a whole bunch of ads in each ad set. It's going to be too diluted. So just think about, how is my budget being applied to my ad sets and to my ads within the campaign. So I think I'll leave this at that. and share this out to everybody who needs it. Again, if you're just getting started, this is a really good setup for cold and warm traffic. It's not the only way. There are other types of campaigns, various kinds of psychographics, demographics, different ways to approach how to run these. But again, if you're just getting started, this is a good, simple, easy to run system. The only other thing I want to say is for interest audiences, Facebook has gotten really difficult to work with on those. So unless you have some clear interest, I'm going to put a link in the description here too, and it's not an affiliate link. It's just a tool that I use called Audiencer.io. They're really, really good for helping to find interest audiences. So I'll leave this for now, and we'll get on to more details as we go forward.